I really can't go any further there without bringing this up, and I don't want to bring you down or anything, but one of our biggest areas where our listeners to our radio station reside is a town called Aurora, Illinois. Aurora is west of Chicago, and I happened to be there today and didn't know what was going on, and I got put in a lockdown, and there was a terrible tragedy there, one of those workplace shootings. And I'll just say it's about 7:30 on February 15th, so I know the police are going to have some kind of a conference at 9, and we'll find out what the details are. But it ties into a song on Experiment where you talk about this very issue.
Yeah.
And tell everybody about that song and why it came about.
Well, I remember an artist reaching out to me and wanted to write with me that I never would have expected, because they heard my song Learning and loved how real I was. So I had to have like a real song for this album. And in country music, I know everybody wants to stay away from talking about violence and all that stuff. So I was like, well, then why not it's right here in front of our faces. Why not write a song about it, about everything that's happening that nobody's talking about? And it wasn't to, make anybody mad or, pick sides or anything. It was just like, this is happening. Don't ignore it. I feel like a lot of people see stuff and they hear stuff and they're like, oh, well, it happened to somebody else. It's not happening to me. It's like once you're in that situation, you're going to look out for it a lot more often. It's just scary with everything that's going on right now.
It was scary because I was just driving to this particular town this afternoon, and the first cop goes by at like 120, and then 32 more pass me, and I'm like, all right, something bad is happening. And it's amazing that those guys run right into it and risk their own lives. And your grandma was a police detective?
Yeah.
That is trippy because not many women do that. And
yeah, she's small too. She's only like 5 foot.
Oh,
like
wow.
Maybe 4'11". So,
and does she still do it?
Nah, she's 63 now, I think, 64. So she's a little too old to move around like she used to, but she's still my superwoman though.
She is your superwoman, I bet. What'd you learn from her?
She's the one that taught me how to stay out of trouble. I would get in trouble with her, and then she'd get the paddle out. I had my mom's face on it from when she was little. But she would just, keep me out of trouble. If I ever needed anything, she was always there for me, and
So you got whooped with the same thing your mom got whooped with.
Yeah, it had like hair coming down the paddle. It was crazy, yeah.
So you didn't have to go out and get a switch from the tree or anything.
That was my other nana. Yeah,
Oh,
I'd go get a switch, and if it wasn't big enough, she'd whip me with that one and tell me to go get another one.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. And what was the worst thing you did that you knew? Oh my God, it's coming! I'm gonna get it.
I don't know. I was always the one. I was taking blame for everybody. Like I had my brother's little sister. She would always take my stepdad's cigarette packs like full, and I would always take the blame for it and get whooped. So I was always the one that never snitched on anybody.
Good for you.
Yeah. That
means you got a lot of friends.
Yeah.
You cover for them. And about the romance yesterday.
Oh, the roses.
Holy smokes.
It was cool. She's a big Kylie Jenner fan, and Travis Scott did something for her where it was like crazy roses. So I was like, all right, I'll just go buy out a rose store. And I was like, it wasn't near as what Travis Scott did for Kylie, but it was close enough.
So what are you going to do, hire Kenny G next year?
No, this was a one-time thing.
Did you heard about that, right?
No, what happened?
Kanye hired Kenny G to sit in like this whole rose enclosure and sing to Kim.
Yeah. See? Yeah,
Those damn
they
Kardashians.
go over the top. Yeah.